3 more years for Kathy, Dark Horse returns to Star Wars, and a chance to win a trip on the luxurious Disney Galactic cruiser. Give us 5 minutes, and we'll give you the galaxy.
I felt a great disturbance in the Force.
Many of the truths we cling to depend greatly on our own point of view.
Another week, another flood of news, rumors, clickbait, and conversation. This is Pete Fletzer, and welcome to Disturbances in the Force. All the links to the original sources can be found in the notes below, and I urge you to check them out. So let's get to it. Well, we need to start this week with a correction. Just as we hit publish on last week's Disturbances in the Force, one of our stories was proven incorrect. We and a lot of other sources reported that Eternals director Chloe Zhao was being tapped to helm the rumored Kevin Feige Star Wars project, but the Hollywood Reporter, who originally broke the story, posted, quote, "We've been hearing this one all week, but insiders insist that no, Chloe Zhao is not directing Kevin Feige's Star Wars movie or any Star Wars movie." No further news on Feige's project has been shared. Somehow, Dark Horse Comics has returned. In the 1990s, comic book publisher Dark Horse Comics issued some of the most memorable Star Wars stories, including Dark Empire, Jedi Academy, and Tales of the Jedi. In 2014, Lucasfilm moved comic book publishing back to Marvel, where they were originally published in the 70s and 80s. This week, Lucasfilm and Disney Publishing announced a collaboration with Dark Horse to issue a new line of comics and graphic novels. The stories are said to take place in eras across the Star Wars timeline, including the current High Republic period, all the way through to the rise of the First Order from the sequel trilogy. New Star Wars comics from Dark Horse can be expected on shelves in spring of 2022. Well, the recently announced novel by friend of the Around the Galaxy podcast Mike Chen called Brotherhood unveiled cover art by Laura Rosero this week. The illustration features a post-Attack of the Clones Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi wielding blue lightsaber blades in action poses in front of a mysterious unidentified landscape. Mike Chen told StarWars.com, quote, "Brotherhood opens with both Anakin and Obi-Wan recently promoted to Jedi Knight and the Jedi Council, yet feeling a bit uncertain about how to go about it. For our two heroes, they're trying to live life without being tethered to one another, and the story examines how both of them realize that not only do they need each other, but they're better Jedi and people when they're connected." Brotherhood is expected to be available on May 10th, 2022. Astute Reddit contributors found clues on the upcoming production schedule for some of the Star Wars projects on Disney+. According to details found in Production Weekly, it seems that Acolyte, the series set before the prequels and helmed by showrunner Leslie Headland, could begin filming as soon as May 2022, with the Ahsoka series shooting in March. The publication also posts what appears to be a project called Andor 03, and as the Andor series has just wrapped shooting on what was believed to have been one season, this is quite a mysterious listing. Shooting schedules are very fluid and flexible, especially in the current COVID environment, so these dates should not be considered concrete at this time. StarWars.com announced a grand prize offering as part of the Bring Home the Bounty merchandising campaign that began a few weeks ago and will run through the Christmas holiday season. They revealed that one fan will be selected to win a vacation on the soon-to-be-opened, fully immersive luxury experience called the Galactic Cruiser. According to the site, one winner will be given airfare for 4 to Orlando and a 4-day, 3-night vacation at Disney World, including 2 nights aboard the Halcyon, the name of the simulated space cruise ship. Product bundles and other prizes are being awarded as well. Information on how to enter can be found in the notes below, and sweepstakes entries close on December 14th, 2021. Multiple sources have picked up a story from Puck News that Kathleen Kennedy, the president of Lucasfilm, who was handpicked by George Lucas upon his retirement, has had her contract renewed by Disney for another 3 years through the year 2024. While there has yet to be any official confirmation from Lucasfilm or Disney, Kathleen Kennedy's husband, Frank Marshall, did retweet a story from Culture Crave covering the report, adding an extra layer of validity to the unconfirmed piece of news. And in a late-breaking story, Deadline is reporting in an exclusive that the role of Sabine Wren has been cast for the Ahsoka show coming to Disney+. Natasha Liu Bordizzo will play opposite Rosario Dawson's title role in the series. The character of Sabine Wren, a Mandalorian who at one point in the story wielded the Darksaber herself, made her debut as part of the Ghost crew in the animated series Rebels. When the series concluded, Sabine and Ahsoka were seen headed off into unknown parts to rescue Ezra Bridger, who disappeared with Grand Admiral Thrawn. Now, you may recall Ahsoka is searching for Thrawn in her episode of The Mandalorian. The casting has not been confirmed by Disney or Lucasfilm yet at this time. Well, that wraps it up for this week's Disturbances in the Force. Make sure to check out the Around the Galaxy podcast for weekly one-on-one interviews with the people behind the fandom. This Tuesday, we speak to the author of the Star Wars Archives books, Paul Duncan. Please subscribe for regular updates, follow us on all your social media channels at ATGcast, and visit our website at atgcast.com to keep up with us, find our merch, and get information about supporting the show as an Around the Galaxy patron. Thank you so much for listening, and may the Force be with you.